Hello everybody, welcome to PAVA anime discussion. RWBY, is it an anime? As you can see, this is the picture, and this is the main thing of anime, and this apparently is obviously a picture showing the four main characters as well as something that someone says. It's not an anime, look it up. Look up the RWBY trailers on YouTube. The actual anime, no, the actual show, or whatever you want to call it, is now on RoosterTeeth, and there's about like 13 or 14 episodes. And, let's see, it's on RoosterTeeth.com, so that's who made the show. It's from the mind of Mao Zedong, the same guy who made Red vs. Blue. So, this is also the same. You can also find this on YouTube, but it comes out everywhere else a week late. If it's not on Rooster Teeth, it's probably somewhere else a week late, so yeah. Now here comes the actual discussion. I'll let you show my face. Here we go. And so some of you guys who have seen it might have been like have mixed feelings whether or not it's an anime or not. I watched a lot of anime in my life, and I can tell you what it is, and at least, alright, when we get down to the actual definition of anime is basically Japanese for cartoon or animation, or short for animation in Japan. So, realistically, the actual strict definition of anime, it's not an anime. The strict definition of it. The strict people who go, oh, it's not an anime if it's not from Japan. Well, there's plenty of stuff from Japan that's an anime style that's not really an anime. And there's certain guidelines for me, at least, to see whether or not it's anime. Pokemon kind of sort of follows the lines, but it's only it's technically anime. It's not really anime in my opinion. Kind of I mean, there's plenty of cartoons in Japan that are anime, but a lot of anime die-hard fans don't really consider them anime. Or some people just think whether or not it's not. But there's been several stuff that's in similar artwork, then people like die-hards, it's not from Japan, it's not anime. They just go, whoa! A good example of this is Avatar: The Last Airbender. This definitely takes after the anime work style. Some people are like, well, is this an anime? Strict definition-wise, not really. But when you get to the artwork and how the story feels and how it flows, I'll call it an American anime. It's not a cartoon, it's an anime. An American anime. But an anime nonetheless. Some of you might disagree with this, but it's not to the strict definition. To the casual definition, to the definition that allows from other countries to be considered anime if they follow certain guidelines. First, it has to have a certain story like anime feel, and also has to have that artwork style and actually, and it also has to, let's see, definitely not be a cartoon. If it looks different from cartoon, it feels different from cartoon, it may be an anime. Because you look at Avatar: The Last Airbender, from a lot that's on to Nickelodeon, it feels totally different from all the other cartoons that is on it. Each episode, a cartoon basically is a show that each episode has nothing to do with the last, except for like a casual episode here and there. That is completely totally different with Avatar. There's an actual storyline to it. Granted that there's a casual storyline and kind of waves here and there, and it kind of doesn't really, but there is a story between each and every single episode, which is what anime is. There's also filler, but not every anime has it, but most anime does. This is why I consider Avatar an anime. And there's tons of other examples why Avatar is an anime, but whatever. Code Lyoko also follows the same it's the same things as well. If you look at all the other stuff that was on daytime Cartoon Network, it felt different. Each episode might have not really flowed to the next, and this felt a little bit more cartoonish than Avatar did, but there was also a very anime-like feel. The events were anime-like. The animation for the most part was anime-like. When they went virtual, it was a little bit 3D, so meh. I can still consider it an anime. French anime, because it's from France, but I consider an anime. People are like, oh, it's not from Japan. If it's not from Japan, it's automatically not an anime. Well, that's, like I said, that's if you follow the strict definition. And if you follow the strict definition, fine. RWBY is not an anime. Enough said. If you follow the strict definition of it, it's not an anime. Enough said, like I said. I think I said it twice now. Went under. So now let's look at the casual definition that allows Avatar and Code Lyoko to be an anime. Is it? It has similar drawings. It has a drawing-like style, and sure, a lot of anime websites do carry it because it's on that much of a line where some people actually do consider it anime. Like I said, no one, like hardcore anime, straight guideline people, like, no, it's not from Japan. It's not anime. So some people are like, well, if you're following this side, does that mean MLP? Friendship is Magic? Is it anime? Oh! Let's put it this way. It's as much as anime as Pokemon is. Now, if you're willing to consider Pokemon anime, Pokemon is also one of those kind of iffy things. Yes, it's from Japan, and yes, it does kind of sort of follow sideline, but is it really cool to be called an anime? I don't want to say whether or not friendship, MLP, Friendship is Magic, is an anime or not. Yes, it does follow the same kind of art style, and yes, it does have a sort of a story from what I've been told. But it's My Little Pony. It's up to you, the viewer, to decide whether or not. I don't even want to. I'm not going to touch that discussion with the 12-feet pole. I really am not. Screw off, you bronies. Well, 2/3 of you bronies. There's like 1/3 of you bronies are like kind of cool or kind of into it, whatever. So, do I consider him? So let's get back to the topic at hand. The reason why you probably clicked the video in the first place. Is RWBY an anime? My personal opinion, sorta. I definitely considered Code Lyoko as a French anime, and I definitely considered Avatar as an American anime. But would this fall under the lines of American anime? It was born in the line as much as Code Lyoko is, just because of the fact that there was 3D in it. And there really is not a lot of actual artwork from it. I mean, so if you answer me yes or no question and get all the information, I'm going to say no. It's not an anime. It's as close as it's going to get, but it's not an anime. And there's two big reasons why. Like I said, they sort of use the same artwork style, but it's all computer made. Anime is drawn, just like cartoons are. Anime is all drawn, it's all sketched out, it's all that nonsense. RWBY, I feel like, is just used whole entirely by a computer. It's moved by a computer. It's made like that by a computer. It's computer animation. So it's not an American anime. RWBY is an American computer animated anime. So It's an American computer anime. Yeah, just, sorta. Not really, sorta. So, but here's one of the reasons that do make it sort of an anime. There's sort of a story that follows along. It's not at all a cartoon. It has the same artwork, the same chibi inspired moments. Lasagna piece. Honestly, I really don't. To be honest, it's as much as, like I said, it's honestly up to it's an opinion. If you're not, this is a no-brainer. If you're, like I said, if you're a strict guideline person. But if you're not strict to the point, or has a strict guideline person, you're probably gonna feel a little bit iffy about this too, whether or not it's an anime. But then again, doesn't need to be anime. It's an awesome show. It really is. It's brilliant. The idea, for people who have never watched it, I'll tell you what RWBY is. Imagine guns, imagine weapons. Now combine them. Gun scythe. What? People are going, wait, what? The fuck are you saying, Samuel? A gun scythe? A scythe is badass. A shotgun is badass. Combine them both. It's madness. It's really cool. I mean, Mao Zedong, who created this guy, is obviously from Japan or China or somewhere in Asia. And it seems like all the cool creative people are from Japan or Asia. This is what it seems like to me. But I'm cool and creative, and I probably would never create something at all like this. But this was a masterpiece. You know this was like 10 years in the making, and this guy's brain just sitting there, going. And this one day he woke up, just, fuck it, let's do this, and just told all the world about it. And said, we're doing this, bitches. Get off red and blue. We're doing this motherfucking piece of artwork. We're doing it. And people are gonna love it, and we love it. We just love it. It's really amazing, and how cool this thing is. There's a few things I really don't like about one of the characters. Yang. Is she at all Chinese looking? She has yellow hair, blonde hair, and she and Ruby are sisters, but they have weird last names, and it makes you go, wait, did their dad two-time or something? It makes you wonder what the hell happened there. We're probably going to find something around the road, but like I said, the answer to your question is RWBY an anime? No, but it's actually sorta no. It's an American computer animated anime. It's an American computer anime. Because what really takes it away, why I say computers, because it's not drawn. They actually say at the end of each and every episode what the program they used to use it. So that's obviously what it is. So is it anime? Almost. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Sorry if I ramble way too much. Please like, subscribe. Leave on your comments below whether or not you disagree or agree with me. If you do disagree or agree with me, I want you to tell me why you disagree or agree with me. Don't go no, or you just say no, I don't disagree, you're wrong, blah blah blah, F you, wow, that nonsense. Don't just say that. Please give me a detailed reasoning on what your opinions are about this, and I'll probably get back to you in a later episode or a later video about why, if I agree about your points and views. So please tell me what you people think about this. My verdict is it's an American computer anime. So yeah. So please tell me all your thoughts and opinions on this. I'll get to you back to a later episode. Like, subscribe, tell all your friends about this. Put a comment below. What else am I missing? I'm just rambling at this point. Bye bye. You can leave now. And you can leave now. Are you gone yet? No, you're still here.